that's what.
Okay, it's recording. So now I'm going to share screen.
Well, we should welcome everybody. Hi.
Okay,
So this is week 5 collage class,
this is week
is it?
6.
Or week 6. Okay,
Uh-huh.
week 6 collage class.
Okay, so let me get where I need to be here. Um, can you guys see my screen, or
Mm-hmm.
what, do you
We
see a
can.
gray web page?
We do.
Okay. So if you scroll down to the middle, all this about face swapping, that was kind of what we talked about last week. That was week 5. And so now we're on week 6. And so here's the handout for week 6. And then here we can click on here. That'll take us to our photo galleries. And then here's the video we'll be watching. And then I also made a video last night on how to save pictures from our galleries. So, and then I have, can you guys see the handout now?
I can.
Okay, so this is the handout for this week. We're going to watch the video about the 5 programs that he suggests. I don't know how to say his last name, but Kevin Stratford. Yeah, and he's got photos, Irfan View, graphic viewer, Adobe Photoshop Express, Darktable, Raw Therapy, and then he has GIMP as a bonus one. So I'm going to minimize this. And can we pause the recording? It says
Go down
share.
You can go down to the bottom and you can pause. Where you turned it on, there should be a pause button and a stop button.
I see a pause. It says pause share.
You should, should be a pause at the bottom where you hit record. There should say a pause recording now.
Oh, it says stop video.
Oh, and right beside it, is there a pause?
No.
Oh. Okay, then you may want to stop.
Okay. Okay, here now it brought up when I hit stop, that other stop, it brought up recording. So I can pause the recording. Okay. So everybody,
yeah, it's blinking now. So
okay. So I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, there we go. So now I can share screen again. Okay, here we go. So I thought that was a pretty good video explaining those programs. The ones that I'm most excited about is I didn't, and I don't know why, but I had no idea that the Photos program that's installed on the computer does as much as it does. I don't know why I hadn't explored that. And Irfan View graphic viewer reminds me a lot of the Exen View that I like to use. And I like the Adobe Photo Express too. Now, I will say, like the Darktable and Raw Therapy, they do seem a lot like maybe a photographer, like a wedding photographer or events photographer would like to use. But that doesn't mean it excludes us. It just means that it has a lot of those features that I think they would use. So did anybody have any questions or comments about that? I have this document uploaded. So if you wanted to download it, print it out, I wrote all the programs out for you, and he put in all the links too. So here's all the links. And the link, if you want to watch the video again, is, of course, it's posted on the website, but there's the link as well.
That's great. Yes.
Go ahead, Melissa.
the photos one as well. I use that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Because that it hid the other one that you can do the collage with the 7 pictures or whatever.
Uh-huh.
This photos became automatic when I updated my
Right.
computer.
Yeah,
So
it comes with it. With it like it's a suite or bundle or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
So I've been using it, but I didn't know, like you said, I didn't know all that
Yeah,
other
I
stuff
didn't
that it could
either.
do.
Um,
But I do use it quite a bit.
mhm, mhm.
Even daily with my girls, we don't, we only have one math workbook. And so I either write out some of their math questions to them, and then we put a laminating film over the top and write on whiteboard marker. They do their answers. Or if we want to do something together, I can take a picture of the math book and put it on my computer, and we enlarge it and make it big, and we do the
That's a
questions.
good idea. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's my white screen. I'm using the photo program there
Yeah.
for that.
And with these, all of these are programs that you download to your computer too. So you don't necessarily have to be online to use them. It's
Right.
just some people don't like to clutter up their computer with programs, but you know, I always like to download stuff so I could work on stuff offline because I had such a poor internet connection. But a lot of people like to do online. And so you know, I'm always looking for a different program to do something different with. I'll get in the middle of something and I'll think, oh, if I could just do this, or if I could make it this or make it that. And so I'm always looking for a program that has some feature or another. So I've come across some other programs, you know, just in my searches, looking for other things. So I did put a list of some programs that are not in the video. Some of these are more, you know, uh, a lot like what he was talking about, fixing your photos and stuff. And some of them are just adding fun effects and things like that if you did want to make collages and things like that. But some of these I liked, others, you know, not as much. But you know, everybody has their own, you know, uh, learning curve, you know, and some people like some things and some people like another. So, you know, what works for me might not work for you. So I just wrote down a few here. There was Media Modifier. I really like this program because if you're in like a collage making that does it from scratch and you want, it doesn't make circles or ovals or something like that, you can turn your picture into a circle or an oval. And I was making a collage for a lady and she wanted me to make it look like a sign, but she wanted it oval. And so I didn't know how to make it oval. So I found that site. And then there's one called Light X. I've not tried that one yet, but I did earmark it so I could come back to it. So I can't really comment on that. And then this one, I think we visited a couple of these before. Tuxby, Lunapic, we used for vignetting photos, and they're full on. I know Lunapic is full on photo program and editor. So it does more than just the vignetting. I mean, you can click on this link and it'll take you to the vignetting, but over on the left, it has all the other controls. You can do whatever. Editor photo. I don't remember exactly what all this one did. I'd have to look at it again. Pixeled. This one I used for a vignetting effect, but I think it had some others. And now this one here, this image online, you can, a lot of times you'll look for just a certain effect and it'll bring it up. it'll bring up just that effect. But if you click on image online and go to their main page, this program, this image online will do anything. And I think it must be British because it's at the end, it says CO.
Is that one we've used before? Is it?
Yeah, that's online image editor.
Oh, okay.
This is image online, and
Okay.
I mean, you can do it'll make circles and shapes, and it does everything. I mean, you can sharpen pictures. You can do anything with it. We can go look at it real quick. Design Fi. I think I found that when I was messing around with where you upload the picture and it automatically removes the background. It said do more with your photos, and I clicked on that. Photo Funny just lets you add different things to your photos. This is the online image editor again with cutting out. This is the one that I use for my borders and stuff. It cuts out shapes too. Mach-O Fun, it's a full-on photo editor. I was trying to figure out how to crop pictures into hearts and stuff like that. And you're supposed to be able to do all kinds of shapes with this, but the way they do it and tell you how to do it, I could not figure out. But I wasn't at home and I was on my laptop. And if I had been home and on my big computer, I might have been able to figure it out better. So that's what a lot of these are, is I know a lot of you girls want to cut like hearts and things like that. And this is supposed to, you know, show you how to cut into different shapes and things. But along with that, it also gives you all the other things you can do with your photos, your photo editing. So this one, photofunia.com, I came across it by accident last night, and it is free and it does the face swapping. I know the one we talked about last week, Melissa. We discovered it was a pay one.
Oh,
it was easy to do. You just uploaded the 2 pictures to do the face swap, but it ended up being pay.
okay.
It wouldn't let you save it unless you paid for it. And this one's supposed to be free.
Okay.
Now I just listed some of the collage making sites again that you can use, because our homework, we're going to start giving homework every at the end of every class. And so our homework for this week is going to be to make a collage, and hopefully some people will watch this after the fact and maybe make a collage and bring it to class, or either post it on the website, the Facebook group. So I just listed those again so that, you know, you can go back and choose the one that works for you. So I have the Pizzap, the Capwing, the online image editor. I don't even know how to say this, iPicy or whatever. They have the where you just can click and drag and put it into the spots like Pizzap. And then there's Canva. I have somebody lined up to teach us some things about Canva in a couple of weeks. Well, at the end of March, she's going to come on and talk about Canva. There's a website called photocollage.com. Photo collage generator, which I think you just upload the pictures kind of like you did in the one on the computer with the 7 pictures, you know. You might be able to do that with this. I haven't got to play with it because it says collage generator. So you may just upload like the pictures you want to use and it generates the collage for you. I'm not sure. And then there's a free online photo collage maker right there. And then that's all I have for the photo editing tonight, unless you guys want to take a gander at something or anything else. I did make a video myself. I had to do it twice because the first time the mic didn't pick it up. The first one was better than the second one, of course. You can watch that on your own, or we can watch it together, or we can go over it quickly again. It's just on saving pictures from the Party Analyzer's website. And then I mentioned the homework. So Has anybody got any questions, or you want to take a look at any of these?
Um, oh, Mary, what are you interested in? Are you wanting to figure out how to, do you want to watch that video Carla made to figure out how to download the pictures she already has on?
Or we could just walk through it real quick if you want. It doesn't matter. I tried to record the video hoping I would do it faster in a video, and it took about as long, so it doesn't matter.
I was trying to figure out how to get to. Right. So that purple there that says watch video, is that a link? No, it's not.
Oh,
But
I just put that in
Carla
there
it
so we
is.
could watch the video during class if we wanted
Okay.
to.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's on her website.
Okay.
Yeah. If you go right here is the video I made for saving pictures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How long is it, Carla?
About 10 minutes or so, I think. But I can go over it real quick if you want,
Or
or
we
play the
can,
video, or whatever you'd like me to do.
what do you think, Mary? Do you want to?
Well, I know that we're working on dinner here. I know that a lot of this stuff I just need to get time to play around with, and I
Yeah,
don't know
I can.
when that's
Let
going
me
to
just see
happen.
what I can do. Let me go back to the home page.
Okay.
So,
Well,
okay, I'm sorry.
maybe we'll just watch it on our own, because
Okay.
if you've gone through it, now you have the video on
Well,
the
I can
site.
go. Let me go to collage class. So for this week's pictures, I do have it linked up to another page. So if you went to today's class and wanted to look at the class pictures, I just put up some pictures for you guys to play with or use when you make a collage. So I said here, just click on the picture of Nathan here, or Peter, whatever. Kevin, whoever he is at the moment. So here's the gallery. It took you to my old, I'm kind of using my old website to house the pictures. So if you can click on it, like just click on it once like that. And it opened the picture in a new window, and you can this is in the way. There's a little, can you see that little arrow?
Yeah.
That's how you save it. It says download. Okay. And it's going to download just that one picture. But I'm going to close this. It opened in a new window. So I'm going to close out that window and say you're looking, and there's a scroll bar here so you can look through them all like that. And there may be some clunkers in there because I didn't have time to sort through them. So, but if you want to like go through them one right after the other, click this little square right here, and it takes you to our drive.
The square with the arrow up in the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. Right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the pictures, and at the same time I've got your screen
So
in a
some
tiny
people like to just
square
do
up in
this.
the thing.
Yeah, some people like to just do this and click on one. Oh, yeah, my computer's being slow. Oh, I like that one. I'll save that one. Click, Other people like to scroll through them. So if you want to scroll through them, you can click this arrow here. And right here, it'll give you a list view or a grid view. If you choose grid, you're going to get the thumbnails. So if you double click it, sorry, my computer's being slow. If you double click it, you're going to get the arrow. See the arrow right there?
Right.
If you just double click on one of the pictures?
Yeah, it opens
Okay.
up it opens up the
Really?
gallery where it's stored, and you can
Okay.
click through them like that. Now, on my computer, when I'm logged out of everything, it doesn't show me now because I'm logged into it. But right up here, let me get out of right up here, kind of in this white area, the upper right, it'll say download all. It does on mine. It'll say download all. And you can click download all and it saves them all to your computer without having to go through them. Now, Melissa said it didn't say that for her, but for me, it does.
There was a way I had figured out to do it.
So what you did was you clicked up here where it said list layout and made a list.
Right. Right.
And you scrolled and then you highlighted all of them like that.
Okay.
And then you right click, download, and it'll download them all.
Okay.
So that's how you do it.
If it doesn't show the.
If it doesn't show the download all button. So you can just click out of this because it opened in a new window. And now we're back here. Now these will take you to links on my old website. But if you want to go back to the new website where we were just at, just use the buttons on the bottom. So I guess I probably ought to take those off, but and like this picture here, I don't know if you guys can see it. It was just a mistake I made. My you see this little thing right here? That's a screen recorder, and I accidentally had it on the wrong place, and I recorded the whole clip and everything with that little thing on there. So to get it off, you just have to go to this like remove back, the remove unwanted objects, and it'll take it off. But I just never did do it. Or that photo program, we could try it out. Let me download this one real quick.
Like that picture.
Yeah.
That photo. So if we go over here and go to photos, he said that there you could do it in photos too. Let's see if it works.
Well, yeah, I'd like to know if we can do it in photos. I haven't found that one yet in that program.
Okay, photos. How do you open a picture? No, I don't want it to be in OneDrive. No.
I usually use that. Just open an individual picture, so I usually don't see this rest of the.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. It should have up here.
Albums.
Because it's showing me stuff on my drive. Video editor. No, I don't want. I want to be in photos. Oh well. I'll just go to I'll just do it this way. Open. Let's see. Open with photos. So he said we should be able to take off unwanted stuff. Let's see how I can find how he did it. Browse all your edit image. This is the crop. I need to move that.
I think I usually click on that third where it's blue. Yeah, the third thing right there gives you the
little light.
Yeah.
Okay, spot fix. Yeah, it took it off. Not quite as smooth as that other program that I use online. Let's see, I'm going to say cancel and try it again. Cancel. Is there an undo?
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Spot fix. So it does work.
Wonder if you needed to click on the beige part first
I don't know.
to pick up that color, maybe to color over it.
Mm-mm. Because you can
Oh,
kind of see the circles.
yeah.
So, but that's good to know because I didn't know, because for simpler stuff, that'd be easy. But
Mm-hmm.
I go, can you guys still see that?
We can.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I could have used that window. I usually go remove unwanted, this website here. It's pretty smooth unless it's something really big. And then you just bring your photo in.
And what's this called?
It's called Photo Room.
Photo Room.
Mm-hmm.
So I've used that one a bit.
Yeah,
but I
we
haven't-
talked about it in one of the earlier classes. We talked about it. So right here's your your brush size, so that you don't take off too much if you've got a great big brush or something. So you just kind of adjust it that, and then I just kind of drag, and it makes those little, and it's gone.
And it did a better job.
It's a little smooth. It was a little smoother.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you just click download, and it'll resave it. But you can go back to any of the other classes, and you should find a list of all these programs. I can make a master list one of these days and upload it. But like if you go back to class 1 or 2, any of these file folders here has the handout that I wrote. And in that handout, I put all the links.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you went back to the Collage home page, like here's class 1, class 2, class 3. So here's class 1. We had 2 handouts. We had part 1 and part 2. So if you wanted to download it or print it, you could. And then, you can go to the next week. It looks like we had 1 handout. I don't know why it's not linked up, but I must have forgot to link it. So I'll have to do that. It needs linked up. And then the next, go to week 3. It was 4 parts. So if you want to save it or read it again, you can do that. So.
Well, Carla, you put so much work into this.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
I wish we could get more people to show up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to really advertise it big time, but I'm not sure what we want to do for next week, but we are working on getting the classes down to like an hour or so instead of being like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And so I'm not sure what we want to talk about next week, but on March 28th is when I've got the gal set up. She's going to talk to us about Bazaart and about Canva.
Okay.
And that's
Bazaart, B-I-Z.
Bazaart, I believe.
And
And
Canva.
that's
And
a
Canva.
phone.
Yeah.
Is that just a
No.
phone app?
What's that?
Canva is,
Is the Bazaar just a phone app?
I think it's a phone app. Yeah. Now,
Canva
I'm not sure
is,
how. She said she was a former school teacher, and so she had it all figured out how she was going to present it. So I'm just, I'll wait till closer to time and then I'll post whatever, if she tells us, make sure the class brings this or that. I'll try to make sure I post it. So, but just let me know what you want
For next time.
to do next time. Now, Mary, I mean, you're the only one here to do the homework. So maybe some people will watch it later and want to do the homework. But is there anything I can show you, like I said, for the homework, it can be as simple as just opening one picture and putting a word on it if you want. A collage is whatever you want it to be. Or, you can go, so if you go to pazap.com,
It's PAZAP.
yeah, you can start with a blank canvas. I've got to delete a bunch of these pictures because see, it says my free storage is full. So I'm going to have to delete a bunch of this stuff. But, and I need to post, I will go back and post some of these hearts that I've already got made cut out so that you guys can use them. But you can start with a blank canvas, or you can use the one that you just click and drop the pictures in.
Mm-hmm.
This one also has a little bit of a photo editor in it, so you can like fix photos and things like that, the basics. But if you pick like this collage maker, for your first collage, just start out kind of simple. You can choose anything that says free. And you do have to sign in. Even though it's free, you do have to sign in either with like your Hotmail or, like your Facebook or Google. But they have landscape, portrait, square, which is like what you would use for Instagram. You can choose however many squares if you want just 2 pictures.
Mine may not be of Nathan. It may be Heartland.
It could be hard. It can be whatever you want it to be. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just I don't personally have very many pictures of him in Heartland because I don't watch Heartland. I've never watched Heartland. So
girl, you need to watch it.
It's just daunting to me to have, because I'm the type person, I could not go back to like season 9 or whenever he came on. I'm too nosy. I'd have to go back and watch the whole daggone thing.
Oh, well, you need to. It's awesome.
I can't.
Yeah, do start. I'd say start with season 1.
Yeah, like you could click, like you just click. Just click here, and then if you've already uploaded an image, like I said, I need to delete some of mine, or you can go to your computer. So if I go to the computer, I can pick this one. You just click on, you can double click or click and open. And then you just kind of drag him where you want him. And then you just click here, and let's see, there's uploaded images. My computer's getting slow. We'll put one of Nathan here.
Oh, that's nice.
And then you can, if you say, oh, I don't like that layout, just change the layout. You can add a background image. Say you had like a background that had stars on it, then the border would have, look like that. Or you can change the frame color from white to red, like that. You can change, you have to say okay. And change the spacing. You can make it thicker or whatever. Say you want to cover up that thing. You can make the corners round. And then when you're done, you just click save. So, and then
are you able? Yeah, you're able to download it.
Yeah, you just you click save, and then you just enter a file like Red Kevin, and then you're only going to get standard unless you pay for this program, which it's one of the cheaper ones, but you probably don't want to pay for it. And then, you know, just save to computer. And it downloaded. I don't know if you could see that. It downloaded.
Oh.
And then I was going to show you. I don't know. It takes you that color. It's IPICCY.
iPicky.
Yeah, I don't know what, but it's a full-on photo editor. But
Is that .com or .org?
it's .com, and it should be listed in some of the earlier material.
Yeah,
it's
you have it in the,
it's in tonight's handout
handout
tonight.
Yeah, I saw it.
So if you go here, it says collage.
Mm.
And here it has a whole bunch of layouts.
Oh,
Basic,
nice.
one big photo with littler photos. You can make it look like a jigsaw, and you do the same thing. You're just gonna
Populate it with pictures.
yeah, add images right here. I use so many that I forget where all the moving parts are sometimes. So
yeah,
add image. Here's one where I played around with it.
Love that one.
I don't know why it didn't. Oh, I hadn't picked a thingy. How do I start over? There we go. Now add an image.
no.
I need to start over. I don't know. Why is it doing that to me? Go back. Because I'm trying to show something. That's why. No, I don't want. I want to delete it.
So, Carla, when you're taking care of your lady, you could watch Heartland.
Yeah. Let's see if I can actually do it. Okay. It should have add image.
But is that the wrong place to add image? Do you? Oh,
there it did it.
Click and
And
drag.
there you can actually, like, you can edit it, or you can, if you want to zoom in, like on his face more. Like, I learned a lot of this stuff, like, just sitting here with you guys. That's why because Melissa's taught me a bunch of stuff. And I've learned from you too, Mary. You like, well, we'll do this, you know. That's why I wish more people would show up, because you know, that's how we learn. We
Learn from each other. Yeah.
And I just wish more people would show up, because I think we could have so much fun.